Good evening, Amy Catt, and welcome into the smooth sounding grooves of your video lesson. I just thought that one was quite funny and a bit over enthusiastic, okay? What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go through what it is we're going to work on today, and we are looking at working on something called a half-time. Oh, there's going to be lots of drumming today. I don't know why I'm talking like this. It's been a long day. I'm imagining that you're there looking at me like this. Okay, I'm going to give you a little play along now, and then we'll go through what exactly it is you're going to play, okay? Half-time grooves, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. I bet you're thinking, I can already play this. Now we're going to switch to half-time. Now back to... Even I feel way too enthusiastic. It even fits with the song. Back to normal. Half time. Okay. Woo! I don't think I've ever started a drum lesson with that much enthusiasm in my life. I hope you're having a fantastic week. Yeah, it's a bit of a one-way thing, this. I haven't got you to talk back at me. And I'm definitely not going to do any accents because it's recorded and, you know, we know how controversial they can be. Okay, so what we're going to look at today is something called a half-time groove. Okay. Now the idea with this is we take a standard eighth note groove where we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and without changing the time of it, we want to give the illusion that the piece is slowing down. Now the way that we can do that is by simply moving the position of the snare drum. So instead of going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and the hi-hat remains exactly the same speed, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, but we're going to move the hi-hat 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and to the 3. So we end up with 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Okay, so I'm going to play that a few times now and see if you can play along with me. 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So hard not to do this in an accent. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay, so hopefully that makes some sense. Now, what we want to do now is flip it so that we're playing a standard eighth note groove, and then we're going to play half time. Okay, so we're going to try and do 4 bars of normal, 4 bars of half time, which will sound something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3. Now switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay? So I'm going to play that a few times now, just so you can have a little play along, and hopefully play it with me. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3. Now switch. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3. Switch back. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2. Switcheroo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2, 3, 4. 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so hopefully by now you can play along with that, okay? So what we'll then look at is playing it to this song. Now, I'll send you the link, but if you look on Spotify and type in Hip Hop 101, 2 words, Hip Hop 101, and then in brackets, play along for drums, close brackets. It will give you a rather, let's be real, it's not great, but it's a play along, so it has no drums to it. And it has a nice little section that illustrates the sort of place musically that you could put this. What you're trying to get across when you do this, you're trying to slow the feel of the piece of music down without actually changing timing. So it's really nice, for example, in this song, when there's a nice wash comes in, or, for example, one of the rhythms on the guitar might change from you can also use it as a build-up, just a way of adding some texture to a piece of music. So, let's play the track. And if you go from around 40 seconds... Nice. I just said nice to my own playing. Ego. Anyway, now, if you feel really comfortable with that and you're like, this is easy, Kim, then you can take the next step and add in 2 bass drums. We're going to go and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Then 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... Okay? But that's if you feel super comfortable with the first one. And have a little experiment, as always, with this. Try and put in some different bass drums and different snare drums. See how you get on. My voice just re-broke at 35. I hope you're having a decent week amongst all the chaos and pandemonium. Just seeing that schools are going to shut. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing with what's going on in your world. Thankfully, that does mean I think from next week we'll have some flexibility, and if you want to do some Skype sessions and have some face-to-face contact in what's going to be a pretty isolated and peculiar place to live in the next few weeks and months, then send me your Skype details and we can have a normal session next week. But until then, I will see you on the flip side. Goodbye.